What's up guys, ColdFusion here, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. So, last time we, I'm trying to think, what did we do last time? It's been a little bit, since I've done a video on this game. And to be honest, the reason, I haven't... Hold on, just adjusting the mic a bit. The reason I haven't done one is because, I decided to wait on it. I don't know if the audio's a bit loud, it should be fine. The reason I wanted to wait on it is because I was actually aiming to upgrade my PC a little bit, and I actually have. I've improved my GPU, so everything's running a lot smoother now. So that's great. And also, I've got Hairworks on again, so there might be some frame drops here or there, but it shouldn't be anything noticeable. So if I remember the last time we spoke to the herbalist, so we have to find some buckthorn, that's fine. And then we have to talk to the hunter, so we'll do that in a second. Is there anything else we gotta do? We still got the Witcher contracts, we will do that. We won't do it immediately though. Let's go do the hunter quest, I suppose.
We'll eat myrtle grass during the hungry gap. They've taken all our grain.
So yeah, I can only hope that the performance will be well. I've not had any issues with it on testing it, but yeah. So now that I've actually, you know, got everything upgraded and that, the quality of everything is going to be a lot sharper. Because I was running a pretty ancient GTX 760 for ages, and obviously that's quite outdated now. So decided to upgrade. I mean, it's been a long time coming anyway. So you know. Anyway, I'll shut up now.
Hunting.
Ah yes, the Witcher sensors. When you find tracks or other clues, walk close, then press A to examine them.
Fresh. His love just left home.
So it's simple enough, just gotta follow the footprints. Here he is.
You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow.
No, not the cows.
Dog. A kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt. Gut too late. Attacked another one.
Oh, I didn't realise they had Igni equipped. Let's have some bread. Nom that shit down. Where'd the other dude go? Here he is. Alright, I still haven't killed them all. That was fast. These animals can be a piece of shit, I swear to God. Well, as I said, the start of the game is definitely the hardest part of it. But still. Because it gets easier once I start to get upgrades and stuff.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. That was before. Well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, it turns out that Geralt is a freak as well, so it'd be good to push your troubles onto him, I suppose.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Well, this is the
Was
spot.
here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last, either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
I definitely will say that one of the things I do really love about this game is how well they incorporate, you know, sort of the Geralt's detective skills, if you will.
Grounds
How
saturated.
he uses his Witcher senses and his knowledge of the creatures he hunts in order to actually track them down. Noticing smaller details, listening to subtle sounds and the like. It's very good, and it just helps to cement how strong the writing is in the game as well. On top of like the character dialogue and that.
A camp.
Well, best to... okay,
These
footprints.
prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Well, judging by these tracks, they're coming back, not... like I'm following where they came from as opposed to where they were going. I'm still probably going to suck at the controls. I haven't played it for like a couple weeks. Pretty much since when I did the last video on it. Same goes for DMC5 as well, and I'll obviously be back to playing that. Where the fuck do I go? Oh, it's here. God, I've played so much of this game, and yet I seem to forget what I'm doing half the time.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Lovely.
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months worth.
Oh no! Look at the Griffin.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Preparing for combat. Never underestimate your opponent. This rule is at the core of the Witcher's Code, and for good reason. Proper preparation has saved many a Witcher's life. It is likewise worth your while to brew potions, concoct oils, or visit craftsmen before engaging in combat. Blacksmiths forge weapons, while armourers craft armour. No shit. If you expect to battle a strong opponent, you might want to complete some side quests before attacking. This will allow you to gain experience and develop your character, giving you a better chance of winning the fight. Right. I think there's some loot here.
Only a human could do this.
Yep, some crowns. Some orens, that's it. Okay. And over here, at this question mark, we have a place of power.
Magic. A place of power.
I'm gonna yoink that. I think that buffed my Quen sign. So that's what that is up at the top. If I hold LB, there we go. So as you can see in the top left there, for 30 minutes, I have well, the Quen sign is stronger, or it's just more potent. So that's good. Considering how I'm a filthy Quen spammer. I'm going to try and use more signs during this LP. It's going to be a very fucking long playthrough. I've said this before and I'll say it again, because it's included in the DLCs too. So I've got plenty of time to do it. But that also means that because I used the place of power, I've got another upgrade. So what should I go for? I could go for another damage upgrade to the fast attack. I'm definitely gonna go for a hybrid build in this game. Just because I want to sort of, you know, dip into every ability, I suppose. I don't think I need Delusion yet, but I will want this. Just because it's useful for dialogue. It'd be also good to, yeah, it'd also be good to buff Quen. I think this is a good idea, actually. See, because it increases my stamina regen as well. It's only by 0.5 seconds, though. So, it's very minute, but... This is what I mean. The skills in this game are so useful. I think what I'm going to do, though, is because I'm on Deathmarch, I think for now I'm just going to grab Gourmet. I'll definitely shuffle this ability around for a while, but it's going to allow me to basically offset the limited healing on Deathmarch. You know how I can't regenerate health through meditation or just wandering around and the like. So I'm definitely going to go with this. I just think it'll be useful. Right. Find some buckthorn. I'm not going to do that just yet. What I think I'm going to do... Hold on, can I go to alchemy? Are there any spectre oil? Okay, I'm going to need this. I think what I might do is I might explore around, going to different question marks on the map, because I think there's a bear somewhere. There might be a few bears in White Orchard that I can kill, and I should be able to pick up Arenaria just by wandering around. So I'm going to hit the X button to pin this, so I'll always remember that it's there. I suppose in that regard, let's go to the map. And let us just go to a bunch of the different markers. It's not far away. Ah. This is just some boys. Oh. It seems that there might be some input lag on my controller. That's fine, I suppose. It's not the worst thing that would happen. Well, they all got fucked. Oh, I don't want to grab the rope ladder. I don't think there's any point picking up their swords either, because I highly doubt they're going to be as strong as any of the other ones I would pick up. Let's loot as much shit as we can. Yeah, even with Hairworks on, oh, that's a lot of shit. Even with Hairworks on like the new graphics card I'm running, I'm running this game on like mostly like high and ultra, everything mostly. So, you know, really high settings with Hairworks on, and it's on max. And I'm recording, and the frame rate has not really, it's not dipped below 55. So it's pretty marvelous. Although if I get in some like congested areas, it might do that. You know, it's very satisfying when you upgrade something. What am I doing? I'm hitting back to go to the map, but that's not what it is in this game. I know that... No. See, this is what I mean. I think there's input lag, because I hit X there and it didn't do anything. Maybe my controller's dying. I doubt that'll be the case, though. Come on, Roach. Wait, what's this? White myrtle. I will want to collect as much plants as possible, though. Because, again, I will be delving into the alchemy sign tree.
Place of power. It's
Oh,
gotta be.
did I just say alchemy sign tree? The alchemy tree. I don't know why I got sign in there. I mean, I will be looking into the sign tree as well. If that's any consolation. Yeah, I swear there's a bear around here that I can kill. Because I need the bear fat, so...
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Here he is. Fucking idiot, come on.
I like that silver.
Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but if you attack enemies from behind, it will do critical damage. Suppose it makes sense, because you're catching them off guard. Also, bears are not particularly hard to fight, you just kind of dodge around them, just kite them around. Put Igni on. Oh, fuck. Not gonna lie, it kinda surprised me there. Might be good to chug some water. I have gourmet now, so I can basically just... I can just basically buy as much consumables, food and water and stuff. This is fun. Well, this is Death March for you, just saying. A lot of the fights in Death March are going to take a while. There we go, bear fat. That's what I needed. And the weather's got miserable all of a sudden. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Oh, hey up. Ghouls. Ghouls. Come on. There we go, got him. Hello, good folk. I have freed your settlement. Well, it's not really a settlement. It's just a shrine. Whatever, I have freed it from the accursed beasts.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Wow, useless shit in there. Down here then. Emerald dust, good. Nothing of note though, to be honest. Kinda disappointing. Again, there's as you can see, there's a fair ton of question marks across the map. I don't know if I'm gonna get them all. If I'm going to do anything like this, I would probably do it in my own time, frankly. I'm not going to try and bore you guys too much with it. I'm sure you're here for something more substantive.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, did he just get yeeted by his friend who shot an arrow at him? Okay. Oh my god! Yo, I stabbed him in the dick! Oh, he's really fucking dead. Oh, no, sir, I'm sorry. God, imagine how your death comes from being stabbed by a sword, like a full-on bastard sword, in the dick. What a way to go. Ooh, new armor. A diagram for Hunter's Gauntlets and a torn-out page for the Griffin Decoction. I forget which that one. I forget what that one does. I don't know if it's that great or not. I'm not sure. Go to alchemy. Let's have a look. Decoctions. Taking damage raises damage resistance up to an upper limit for the remainder of the fight. Right. 1800 seconds effect duration. I'm retarded, so... Well, hold on. 1800 seconds. Well, 60 seconds in a minute. And if you wanted to get 180 seconds, you'd have to times that by 3. So it'd be 180 seconds would be 3 minutes. So is that half an hour, are we saying? Is that what we're saying? We're saying it lasts 30 minutes? Right, and also, yeah, the number there about toxicity, that's... you start off with your toxicity bar at 100. So this will give 70 out of 100, so it'll pretty much almost max out the bar. And if I use, I don't know, let's just say a potion, let's just say cat, that's 15 toxicity, so that's 85 out of 100. And you can increase the amount of toxicity you can handle, but it basically means that you can only consume so many potions at a time because they are, you know, they are poisonous, they are toxic. They increase your... Like, they increase the physical abilities of witches when they are consumed, but it has quite a rough effect on their body, and the only reason they can handle it is, as Geralt said in the last part, you know, it's because they have a faster metabolism. They can recover from it more quickly. Regular humans will get kind of owned by it, though. So that's great. Yeah, okay, I just wanted to check that. Where are we going now? Ah, we might be able to do this side quest. I know where we're going. I know where we're going. I just want some Arenaria, because I'm definitely going to need Spectre Oil. I'm definitely going to need Spectre Oil for the upcoming Witcher contract. Let's go up here. Let's make a long jump here. Surprised I made that. Your ass is grass. Quick. Shit. See, that's the thing. You notice how I took damage and I don't really have to concern myself with it too much? All I have to do then is just go under defensive and dodge around. Because I've got Gourmet. And I just notice how I've still got that active healing effect. I've consumed that water and it's still healing me constantly. And it'll do that for 20 minutes. It's almost like Gourmet is overpowered and I typically don't use it, to be honest. But I thought I might as well this time. Why not? Well, to be fair, most of the times I didn't use it last time is because I was doing specific builds. You know, I was like doing sign only, combat builds only. Oh, we have a... Oh, that's what Tamira gave me after I saved... What was her name? Lena? So we'll read this. Sorry about the rainfall in the game. A veil hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from the view of the living, and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through this veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The dead can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own. Yet unlike the necromancers, in doing so they are not driven by reason and will, but by a thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often these emotions gain their power by being invested in a material object by the dead individual, while he or she still knew life. The objects most frequently so endowed, wedding rings, favourite toys, or the instrument used for the crime which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place. Okay, so that'll be a reference to certain spirits, wraiths pretty much. Because it's how wraiths act and operate. We yoink all this shit. Interrogation report and the Serpentine's steel sword. Oh yeah, I didn't read that. I'm kind of retarded. I didn't read the note. Location: Amavet Fortress. Persons taking part: Sir Ignatius Verreyes, Bart the Bailiff Andreas Bloom, Sir Ignatius's underlings, Carmi, Gardy and Belzy. Suspect: Colgrim, Witcher of the Viper Skull. The Witcher Colgrim stands accused of kidnapping Viti, son of Paul, a beekeeper residing in White Orchard. Suspect was detained pending trial. Upon detention, he was searched and a diagram for the forging of a steel sword was found on his person. It is suspected this sword was used to intimidate or possibly kill the kidnapped child. It is likewise suspected that the accused possesses other such diagrams for the forging of death-dealing implements, though none have been found to date. Sir Ignatius has requested the Witcher undergo preliminary interrogation with the application of torture. This will take place once a torturer with the proper qualifications has been found. And the addendum: it was later discovered drowners were responsible for the boy's disappearance. Unfortunately, Colgrim died before this information reached the investigators, for rather than face the baronet's judgment, he chose trial by ordeal. Sir Ignatius agreed and ordered he cleanse the Verreyes family crypt of spectres. Colgrim never emerged from said crypt. It is highly likely the motley wraiths, spectres and evil powers residing therein provided too much for him. Well, we should probably head there, and we will head there soon enough, because we have a scavenger hunt. And we'll get quite a few of those through the game. I think I already looted these guys. Yeah. I keep hitting back. I shouldn't press that. That's not what that button does. Right. See, now I'm feeling the performance hits once the rain comes in, because just like real life, nobody likes rain. Ah, that's not true. I mean, I like rain when it's sort of done during a, I don't know, a dark, cold evening or something. And it's just sort of relaxing. But for the most part, rain's kind of shit. If it's heavy rain, or if it's the sort of rainfall that leads to floods, such as the ones we had around my local area, which was very fun, Kappa. I keep forgetting that I have Igni equipped. I guess you could say I was ignorant of that notion. Alright, I'll stop. Don't worry, I don't make jokes that bad all the time. So, there's no point parrying against these creatures because they'll just break your guard. So you best stop dodging, but some enemies you can parry, some you probably shouldn't. Like, I'll be able to, like, block a bit of their damage and block their attack, but it'll probably stagger me. And then I'll just take much more damage after it. It's not worth doing. There's no point in it. Is there any actual loot here worth getting? I swear there is. Oh, there it is. It's down there. I swear there's like a chest. Again, I've played like this part multiple times. Oh, I need to get these. Come on, gents. I'm just gonna need your undivided attention. Fuck. I'm gonna have to kite them round. That's right. That's it. Stay close to it.
collect that silver.
Yeah, here we go. Bunch of chests. Vico Varo Blade. A diagram for Disclair. I think that's a silver sword. And a catacomb decoction. New armor, Pog. And a manuscript. Wait, a manuscript page for Tawny Owl. I already have that. Alright, anyway, let's equip this new armor. It's definitely going to be better than what we have. Yeah, that sword's not as good. I mean, it does have a runestone slot in it. And it's only minor. I suppose it does have that extra bonus of the 2% critical hit chance though. Alright, fuck it, we'll equip it. Let's put that in. Let's equip it. Equip the armor. Oh, I didn't put the gauntlets on either. I suppose we'll put this in. Why not? Just untag all these. Right. How do I get back up here? I guess I'm gonna have to run the long way around. That's not where I want to go. I want to do the side mission. Hello, Dune.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Sure thing.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
I would have thought, but I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Righty-ho. So I don't remember, does it take him a while to get there? It's not that far away, but I think what I typically do is I just run all the way across and then just meditate, so he'll catch up. Also, I guess I have to say it again, but yes, this game is fucking gorgeous. Pardon my French. Definitely one of the best looking games I've ever played. On top of all the other reasons I love this game, but you know, its prettiness is definitely up there. We don't have any bombs, do I? No. Alright. I can't destroy that monster nest then. Yeah, I'm just gonna meditate. Just a single hour. Wait, what? You're fucking kidding. Did he not get here? Lol, what? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Did he just pop in or something?
You're here, good. Bastion... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
I mean, that was kind of obvious, I suppose. I don't know why the game had to tell me that.
So many corpses. And the war just started.
Yeah, pretty chaotic battlefield. What are you doing? What are you doing, dogger? Right. Ghouls. Ghosts and ghouls. Oh boy, I remember playing that game. You ain't experienced difficulty till you play the fucking Ghost and Ghouls games. You know, Ghosts and Goblins as well, all of them. So I think I remember where this guy is. He's over here somewhere. Come on, Naomi. How did... Okay. The iframes did not go in my favour there. No idea how he hit me. Yo, Hussar! What a champ. Fucking destroyed.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rose in here. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Bye, Hussar. Good boy. Yeah, I know how to summon my horse game. I knew I made a mistake by enabling the tutorials. Oh, wait, did I... Oh yeah, I got another ability point, of course I did. I can just upgrade muscle memory then. More damage. I have no mutagens. Fine. So what were we doing here? Well, what we were doing is just kind of wandering around the map. I think that's the place where... You know what, we'll head all the way over to that, because I think... It's, What am I on about? I think it's like a treasure chest that has directions to some more armor and the like. I want to grab that, and then I think I just need to get those flowers in order to get the Spectre oil, which I've been looking around for. Oh, fuck off. Seriously? There's no way down. I mean, push comes to shove, I could just go back to the herbalist. And maybe she can give me the rest of the flowers, because... I don't know, I can't find them.
Move it! Come on, Roach.
Looking for trouble. Lad won't listen one day, so...
Avoid 'em all. Would you raise a glass with me?
It's raining, it's pouring, and we're snoring.
The good news boy knows a merchant who travelled to Nilfgaard once.
Yeah, here we go. The Temerian Lily Key. White. Blood-soaked military orders. To whom it may concern, by order of the Legion Commander. The men bearing this missive are to be escorted north, to the border post near Oxford, where they will find a Redanian division waiting for them. As noble-born Temerians, they are under special protection, and not a hair on their heads is to be harmed. Everything they carry is their own private property, and is to remain in their possession. Any failure to heed this order will be punished in an accelerated military tribunal. By Randall Wickenberg. Okay. Buckthorn.
Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Oh, I didn't want to... Okay, well... It got rid of the quest I was looking for. This is the one I want to do. It says it's level 4, but it really isn't. It's not like I have any threat in this quest. Come on, Roach. That's a lot of wolf hides. That's really good. Because I can break those down for leather. And leather is always good. Let's knock those planks out of the way. Look at all these chests. Bunch of stuff. And an enhanced saddle. That's good. There we go, we can stick that on Roach, and that will give him more stamina. Good stuff. Alrighty then. Scribbled document. Himmy. No wonder we are losing this war, with cowardly cunts for soldiers. All it took were a few arrows and a wallop of the mace for seasoning, and that was that. Battle was over, and the whole convoy was ours for the picking. Maybe they were having such a hard time of it because of all that vodka they were carrying. Our brave warriors must have taken a sip from time to time, with obvious results. When you're seeing double, it's damned hard to hit your target. Take everything we gathered to the cubby, then fence it quick as you can. Except that showy parade shite. You'll have to bury or burn that. I reckon someone might recognise the insignia, and then there'd be trouble. Caius. Okay.
That's it, Roach.
Well, I want to do this Witcher contract. So, we're going to go back to the herbalist, I reckon. We're going to go back to Tamira.
Move it.
We will see if we can craft some Spectre oil, because I'm going to need it. As the game says, I want to be as prepared as possible. It's not that I desperately need to get Spectre oil, but it will help. And I do want to make it as easy for myself as possible. Let's cut across here, actually. Wolf boys. Hold on, maybe does she have anything? I should just take these anyway. There's no harm in doing so. Well, you never know. The game might give me the bad ending for yoinking all of her flowers. I like how I'm getting all of the other flowers that I don't need. Well, I suppose I'll need them eventually, so I guess it's good that the game's giving me them.
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
There we go. How many do I need? I have pinned it, so it'll tell me. I need 4. There we go. Anything else I can buy? Troll decoction. Yeah. Don't really need to buy that, so I won't bother. You never know, I might be able to... Yeah, I might be able to craft some necrophage oil here as well, and some other stuff. Probably a good idea. And some other decoctions. Catacon's pretty good. Yeah, I just think Catacon's probably the best one out of the ones I've got so far. Bombs? Ah, I can create salmon. Let's make that. I suppose I'll want grape shot as well. But let's try and make some necrophage oil. So again, all of these oils that I'm crafting will... They specialise in the type of monster that they're named after. So obviously necrophage oil means if I put that oil on my blades and then I attack a necrophage, it's going to do more damage in terms of percentage wise. And you can upgrade how strong the oils are by, you know, collecting more ingredients for it. Just need one more of these. And yeah, I'm obviously going to want those because it'll make fights way faster. We've got some dog tallow. I suppose we could try doing cursed oil again. And there's again, like there's no reason not to get these potions or oils as soon as possible. There's no downside. I might as well do them. So 2. 2? Question mark. Right, that's all.
Farewell.
See ya. Yeah. You have a blade oil in your inventory to use it, apply it to your sword. Yeah, I'm just gonna pre-apply Spectre oil now. Now your sword will deal more damage to opponents that are vulnerable to this oil. Yeah, as you can see, 10% attack power versus Spectres. And as you can see, it has 20 charges on up there. That basically means 20 hits. I get to hit the enemy 20 times for that, and I have to reapply the oil. And that's the thing, all it means is I have to run into the inventory and just reapply it. It's as simple as that. Very straightforward. Once you've crafted the item, once you've crafted the potions and such, or the oils, you keep them forever. Same goes for bombs as well. You keep them forever, however to replenish them you have to consume like hard alcohol. Some strong alcohol like Alkahest or Dwarven Spirit, and it will replenish, it'll just replenish all of the bombs, oils and potions that you have. So that's how that works anyway. I'm going to equip the Salmon Bomb, which is basically like a flashbang pretty much. It's okay. It's nothing spectacular. And I suppose we will do this Witcher contract. That should cover everything in this part.
Come on.
The infamous well. A moon wraith. Wonder what it's doing here.
I don't know, but she wants to fight me. So the Erden sign is really good here. So I'm kind of unlucky to have to fight her now because... yeah, I can't defeat her yet.
But she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here.
Unfortunate that I actually turned up at noon.
Moon wraith won't stray too far from the well.
Yellowed
Journal.
diary.
Might be useful.
27th of the 3rd, 1250. I assume the 3rd is the month, I'm guessing. It happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court of Azima. Listed all the harm he's done us. How he killed Johan for not taking off his cap quick enough. How he trampled our fields when drunk, with nary a thought of repayment. How he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Now we finally got what we begged Melitele for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognised our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last we can live as free men. 12th for the 4th, 1250. The first day of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother says it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't ploughs nor hoes, and that we ought to return it to the merchant. Over thy dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always be there to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. 23rd of the 4th, 1250. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal, to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calmed since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I've no intention to move 1 inch from here. Okay. What else can we find? Yeah, a lot of those are kind of not useful, but you know. Jump!
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noon Wraith did this.
Anything else I ought to look for? Oh, read the entry about numerous. Okay, is that what they... That's what they want me to do. Okay, I guess we got some more information to read. Lore. I hope you're ready for some lore. Dogs. They say a dog's a man's best friend, but in these foul times, one best be wary, even if he's friends. Alfred Pankratz, beggar from Novigrad. Some claim dogs are reflections of their masters. A well-treated pet repays his owner with loyalty and trust, whereas an ill-treated one repays this treatment in kind as well, meeting yells with barks and kicks with bites. Since there is an abundance of bad men, so too is there an abundance of bad dogs. Most dangerous of all are the vagrant mutts who have lost all respect for men and developed a taste for blood and carrion. Wolves. Friend of mine used to say that with all these griffins and basilisks and whatnot, good old-fashioned wolves weren't nothing to worry about. Then the damned beasts devoured half his flock. Ingvar, a shepherd. Once upon a time, wolves were the absolute rulers of the forest. Men used them to frighten children, while adults, too, trembled at the sound of their howling. Post-conjunction monsters not only pushed wolves into the deepest wilds, but also took over their place in human nightmares. Yet this does not mean the old predators ceased to be a danger. Wolves do not have a drop of magic within them, breathe no fire and spit no acid, but that in no way stops them from killing unwary travellers and hunters. Particularly dangerous are wargs, a nasty and ferocious subspecies of wolf, and the snow-white wolves which today can only be found in the wild highlands of the Skellige archipelago. Looking at the necrophages now again. Drowners. When at the water's edge, you gotta be quiet. First of all, so as not to scare the fish. Second, so you don't attract drowners. Yannick of Blaviken, fisherman. A drowner resembles a corpse dredged from the bottom of a pond. It is sickly blue or green in colour, with slime and sludge oozing out of every pore, and the acrid stench of rot wafting off of it. That is why it is often thought drowners, along with their more dangerous cousins, vodniks, mucknixers, and drowned dead, arise from the bodies of those who drown in shallow water, lost travellers falling into bogs, children who swim too far from the shore, or, in the case of vodniks, inebriated peasants who stumble off narrow swamp trails. And we have spectres. The devil by the well. So this'll... Sometimes they'll tell you about a general type of creature, such as the Noon Wraith in this instance, and they'll also give you the specific details behind certain monsters that you kill from Witcher contracts. So, there you go. So, this is the devil by the well. The residents of White Orchard have suffered more than their fair share of misfortunes. Passing armies had trampled their spring planting, a griffin had begun abducting their livestock, and, the rotting icing on this painful cake, a Noon Wraith haunted a nearby well. No wonder the locals called this final evil a devil. The Witcher could sense something bound her to this place, and that in order to send her off into the ethereal realms, he would first need to learn her secret. Once that was done, he would have to prepare for battle, and a Noon Wraith is a demanding opponent. She can disorient her victim by blinding him and creating mirror images of herself. These copies slowly suck their victim's life energy, while their mistress remains untouchable. In order to defeat her, the Witcher could not rely on his silver sword alone. The Erden sign would also be needed to trap her and force her to take on material form. Night Wraiths. Night Wraiths exude this immense sadness, this helpless wrath. I fear them, same as anyone, but most of all I feel sorry for them. Eline Altspar, Elven Trebarits. Compared to other creatures of the night, catachans, nekorats, and werewolves for example, Night Wraiths and their rarer cousins, Dusk Wraiths, might not seem all that dangerous. After all, one might ask, how much harm could a pale, withered woman in a tattered dress do? The answer? Quite a bit. Instead of finding this out the hard way, avoid crossing fields and meadows at night at all costs. Like noon wraiths, night wraiths are only found in rural areas. Travellers fall victim to them most often, but if legends are to be believed, they also sneak into huts at times and murder peasants in their sleep. When they attack, night wraiths remain immaterial for most of the time, meaning physical blows pass right through them. They only take on more tangible form for the brief moments in which they strike. When weakened, they will create several projections of themselves which cannot attack directly, but act as transmitters of sorts through which the night wraith can sap her victim's vital energy. Night wraiths can turn immaterial and are at such times very difficult to wound. In order to force one to take on a corporeal form, trap it with the Erden sign or hit it with a blast of a moon dust bomb. Do not believe the old wife tales and think yourself completely safe from night wraiths during the day. They appear under the light of the sun as well, but are much weaker than after dusk. Noon wraiths. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labours at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noon wraiths. Vlad Raymond, Peasants and Their Customs. On particularly searing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are noon wraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the field searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why, if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. Noon wraiths are known to haunt rural areas and usually stay near the place of their deaths. They prey on peasants working in the fields or children playing nearby. Noon wraiths do not bleed and are for the most part immune to the effects of witches' signs. They can create mirror images of themselves which circle their victims in a kind of morbid parody of a dance. This ghastly ritual drains their victims' life energy while adding to their own strength. Noon wraiths are also able to manipulate the physical world to a limited degree, kicking up clouds of dust which temporarily blind and disorient their opponents. Noon wraiths can turn immaterial and are at such times very difficult to wound. And as with the night wraiths, it's pretty much the same strategy. Contrary to popular belief, noon wraiths can also be encountered at night, but are much weaker than during the day. And we finally have plague maidens. Patients seem to have hallucinations of a woman covered in scabs and boils, with rats scurrying about all around her. These ravings subsided after an administration of henbane and poppy extract. Joachim van Gratz's notes, Vulmerius Hospital in Novigrad. When plague ravages a region, a spirit will sometimes walk its lands, a ghost resembling an ill woman whose flesh rots off her bones, in whose wake crawls a cavalcade of rats. No one knows whether the spirit brings a pox with her, or is merely drawn to it, like a moth to a light. Yet it is certain that she delights in dealing pain and suffering, in hearing the howling and moaning of men. Many have called into question the very existence of plague maidens, or peste, as they are sometimes called. Only 2 sightings of such a creature have ever been recorded, both during times of raging epidemic. As the name Plague Maiden suggests, these wraiths take the appearance of females, though exactly why that is remains a mystery. Some speculate they, like other such spectres, arise from the powerful emotional charge associated with certain circumstances of death, such as death preceded by a long and particularly painful illness. Not much is known about how to fight a plague maiden, though one can assume they possess many traits in common with other phantoms and wraiths. They undoubtedly pose a great danger, though a witch's immunities should at least prevent him from catching the contagious illnesses they carry. There's a lot of lore there. And that happens when I don't read it for a while. Well, at least we can actually pick up again.
This place, an object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
So...
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
What if you do? Whoa! Yeah, of course. There it is.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Now we just need to get out of here. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil, drink some potions.
Oh, absolutely. We already did that, Geralt. We're all good. Right, where she is over here. Let's get Gwen ready for that early shield.
And the bracelet. Igni.
You are very ugly.
Hey, I think it worked.
Right. Right, let's reapply the Spectre Oil. I'm going to consume some Tawny Owl so it increases my stamina regen. And in we go. There we go. Straightforward as that.
She's gone. For good.
Mutagens. You have found a mutagen. Use it to enhance your abilities or create a special potion called a mutagen decoction. Bunch of stuff. And we got a trophy as well. So I need to return to Odalon for a reward. Character. Place mutagens in the appropriate slots to gain a bonus to your character statistics. Select the mutagens tab. Yep. Choose a mutagen, then place it in the indicated slot. Yeah. So this will give me plus 50 vitality. Not much. We will get better mutagens than that, of course. Once activated, mutagens grant bonuses to your character statistics. Both mutagens and abilities are marked with a colour. Put a mutagen in a field with at least one ability of the same colour to increase its bonus. So you can see there we have one green ability in from the alchemy tree, and it has changed it from vitality plus 50 to plus 100. If an ability does not match the colour of the mutagen in its field, it does not increase the mutagen's bonus. The increase gained from any other abilities in the same field which do match, the mutagen remains. The more abilities in a field that match the colour of the field's mutagen, the greater the mutagen's bonus. Each matching ability increases the bonus by 100%. Mutagens can also be used to brew powerful potions called mutagen decoctions. Right. Nothing to change then. We all good. Gonna eat some bread. Let's go collect our reward for our hard-earned fight. Well, what am I talking about? Our hard-earned reward for the hard-fought battle. That's what I meant to say.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to the...
Whoa, I don't want to go too far. Hello, friend.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
No, you know what? Keep the coin.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. For that.
An amethyst. Ooh. Completely forgot about that. So I guess that reward is better, because I think the amethyst will sell more than the 20 coins I'll get for... You know, it'll sell more than the 20 crowns I'll get just from that contract. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for now, folks. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'm obviously going to start uploading it a bit more frequently. So yeah, there's probably going to be other games on the channel, I reckon, at some point. I'm going through the Arkham series right now, because, you know... Well, I mean, I'm going through them again, because I mean, I've played all of them when they were released, so... And I'm thinking I might do that on the channel if I think it's suitable. And then there's a bunch of other games coming out next year and stuff. We'll see what happens. But for now, we're just gonna focus on finishing DMC 5, just get that out of the way, and then we'll obviously just upload The Witcher, you know, slowly but surely over a long amount of time. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.